So finally, for after what literally felt like years of waiting, we're headed out for the first ever walleye fishing in real life video here on my YouTube channel. Now, we're headed out to Muskegon Lake here today, which is a lake that is literally connected to the lakeshore of Lake Michigan. Now, if you guys don't know what Lake Michigan is, it's the lake on the west side of the state, which is where Squid's from. Now, we're out here for two specific species, in particular for our target fish today. Number one being walleye. And the reason for that is because we eat walleye as a family, and it's usually our main go-to fishing species when we're trolling. But tonight, we're going to be changing it up a little bit. For the first few hours of our fishing trip here today, we're going to be using the big motor instead of the trolling motor to go just a hair faster than usual, about 1.92 miles an hour to be exact, to move those crankbaits a little bit faster to hopefully attract one particular aggressive fish, the northern pike. So as you guys probably noticed with the intro clips there, we spent the first 30 or 40 minutes of our fishing trip today getting the poles in the water. Both of the wider poles have planer boards on them, and then the inner poles do not have planer boards on them. And as I mentioned, we're starting off for pike today. We were marking quite a bit of fish on the fish finder. On occasion, we'd see some schools of bait fish, which was a very good sign for having those aggressive predator fish in the area. This here is around the 1 hour mark, and at this point I'm literally just reeling in my pole to see if there's any weeds on it, because obviously a fish is not going to bite a lure that's just dragging weeds around because, well, actual fish will most of the time shake those weeds off. Well, my friends, I would say roughly a little bit over 2 hours into our fishing trip here today, we officially have a fish on the pole, which frankly, wasn't that bad of a fight at all, considering the species of the fish. He does not like you.
No, he don't like me at all because we got his ass tangled up big time. Okay. 30 and a half.
Yep, you definitely heard that right, a 30.5 incher for the specific species of fish that we were targeting here as the night starts to fade away, the northern pike, or pickerel for you Europeans. The fish was very, very fun to fight. Just an amazing sight to see some of the most beautiful fish here in Michigan, and just as things started to get quiet, this happened.
seen one this big.
Oh my god. It's like a shark. Oh, my arm is burning. How long was that fight? Like 5.5 minutes?
It's pretty long, I don't know.
There's more pulling than reeling. Look at the head on that thing. Wow.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah. Bigger than a dinner plate, width-wise.
Dinner plate, that thing's like 30 pounds, dude.
And just as the sun was setting, ya boy Squid reeled in a roughly 30-pound sheep's head. Now you're probably wondering, why didn't you keep that absolute slab of meat? Now, a sheep's head is literally just a garbage fish, but they are so much fun to fight. That one was so big, it was quite literally painful to fight. My arm was in pain. Still a very, very beautiful fish. I would say that it's pretty much kind of like a giant bass that fights way harder. Definitely not what we're after tonight, but nonetheless, still a very cool fish to reel in. So this year, I believe, was the very first and the only walleye of this fishing trip, which for the second time tonight, I didn't even realize it was on the pole. In fact, I was really taking my time reeling it in because this fish was fighting so little that I thought it was just the lure, doing the little tug that the lure usually does when it's going through the water, until it got to the edge of the boat, and this happened.
Oh my god.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
What was it?
White belly.
And well, you guys, even though we weren't able to pull in a keeper fish tonight, it was still a very beautiful night out on the water. We got that really nice northern pike, absolute slab of a sheep's head. We lost the walleye right at the side of the boat, but hey, that still counts. I'm almost confident it was a walleye. It's got the classic walleye white belly, and I believe I even seen, hence the name, the reflective eye of a walleye. But anyways, my friends, thank you guys all so much for watching this video. I put an absolute ton of time into it, so if you wouldn't mind, definitely go down there, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And as someone who makes simulation hunting content, I would love to create more in real life videos for you guys, and if that's something that you guys would like to see, please feel free to let me know down below in the comment section. As always, my name is Squid, you're watching Squidster Outdoors, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, my friends.